A skull-headed figure rode a motorcycle, charging straight up a skyscraper. He raced along the glass walls, and in no time he reached the rooftop. A helicopter lifted off, and he tossed out a metal chain tying it to the plane. No matter how hard the pilot tried, he couldn't stop himself from being dragged in by Johnny. Seeing the pilot's hesitation, Johnny let the chain lengthen, allowing the helicopter to move further away, then threw the aircraft into the air. Suddenly another person appeared on the rooftop. He invited Johnny to join them in searching for a contract, but Johnny grabbed him and lifted him up, only for him to transform into a soul and evade Johnny's chain strike. Passing right through it, the spirit arrogantly boasted, "You can't touch a soul." The next second Johnny clenched the chain, and hellfire erupted, whipping it into the sky, spinning rapidly. Now the evil spirit could no longer laugh. Consumed by the flames of hell, Johnny retracted the chain, jumped onto his war machine, and charged off the rooftop. The officers were in a panic, lifting their guns in unison, but Johnny calmly walked towards his girlfriend. Just then the chief shouted, "Open fire!" Countless bullets rained down, but none of them made Johnny flinch. In fury, Johnny unleashed a wall of fire, but it didn't harm the officers. Without a second glance, he climbed back onto his war machine, ran through 2 police cars and sped off into the distance. This scene was watched by the Blackheart demon, who now had his eyes on Johnny. Johnny visited the old man in the graveyard once more, and the old man told him the evil spirits were searching for the St. Fangessa contract. It was said that the previous soul writer Carter Slay was sent there to collect souls. However, he found the souls there too wicked, and escaped with the contract to prevent the Demon King from obtaining it. But now no one knew if Carter Slay was still alive. After hearing this, Johnny left, but just as he did, an evil spirit found the old man. He swung his shovel at the old man, but it was snatched away and used to knock him to the ground. The Blackheart demon looked at the tire marks on the ground, then began to beat the old man mercilessly, demanding to know Johnny's whereabouts. The old man stubbornly said, "Dream on," and was knocked unconscious. The Blackheart demon then went to Johnny's home, drained his best friend's life force, and gently touched his face. By the time Johnny returned, his girlfriend was lying on the ground convulsing. The Blackheart demon lunged at him, pinned him to the wall, only for Johnny to transform into the soul writer himself, slamming the Blackheart demon against the wall. Johnny told the demon to look into his eyes, but the Blackheart demon just laughed, saying that the confession eye from hell had no effect on him. Then he grabbed Johnny by the throat and slammed him to the ground, returning to his original form. The Blackheart demon told Johnny that if he found the St. Fangessa contract, he would spare his girlfriend's life. For her safety, Johnny had no choice but to seek out the old man once more. The old man refused to tell him where the contract was, so Johnny began digging up every grave himself, but the old man blocked him, taking the shovel and striking it against the tree trunk. To Johnny's surprise, the old man had hidden the contract inside the stick. Johnny begged to take the contract so he could save his girlfriend, because even if his soul might have been sold to hell, his heart would never betray. The old man seemed to realize that Johnny had found the right person, and agreed to take him to St. Fangessa 500 miles away. With a whistle, a fine horse emerged from the mist. The old man put on his hat, and instantly turned into a skeletal figure. It turned out he was Carter Slay.